Welcome back, HMC. We're going to do another shoulder workout today. So for today's workout, you're going to need the use of the chair, as well as your bands and your dumbbells. As always, keep that water bottle super nearby, and we're going to operate within a pain-free range of motion and a pain-free load. So if at any point it's a little bit painful, shrink up on that range of motion, reduce the weight, or just take a break and come back when you're ready. Awesome. Let's go ahead, getting things started, reaching all the way up. I want you to drop it down into some arm circles for me here. Setting that intention for today. Switching directions. Two more. Awesome. Now you're going to go ahead and bring your arms up in front of you like a zombie. That's giving 2 thumbs up. And we're going to bring our shoulders up, up and back, and down and forward. And then smooth it out. Let's go ahead, switching directions. And smooth it out, draw those circles. Drop it down, bringing those arms to our sides. Glue those elbows to your sides. And we're just going to hinge out with our forearms. Just rotating those shoulders. Two. Last one. Drop it down. Amazing. Let's step forward nice and wide. Pressing those hips forward and through. And while we do this, we're going to reach up and over. And drop it down. Let's switch sides. And back together. Taking that right arm, let's reach it across our bodies. Give yourself a big hug. And drop it down, switching sides. All right, now let's go ahead. We're gonna look over our left shoulder. We're gonna tuck the chin in the middle, and move it to the right side. And very carefully, let's smooth it out. So drop it down, shake it out a little bit. Let's go ahead. We're going to warm up the lower body a little bit here. So just draw those circles with your hips. Switching directions. Awesome. Now for 30 seconds, let's kick ourselves in the butt. Just heel into glute here. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. And for 1 minute, we're going to find a cardiovascular move of your choice, which we will perform for that minute to find that sweet spot in terms of intensity. So whatever we're able to do, we want to be able to do it while talking, but not singing. So my movement of choice today, I'm going to do a little jogging. And every time, I'm just going to check in with my body, make sure that I'm able to talk, but not sing here. Jogging in place. You got this. "30 seconds here. Keep checking in with that body. How's it feeling? Three, 2, 1. Drop it down, shake it out, grab that water, and let's get to work. We're going to start by grabbing a seat in our chairs. And we're going to be using our bands for this one, so have those handy. And sitting down in those chairs, let's go ahead. Place that band underneath both feet, making sure that it's nice and sturdy. The last thing we need is to snap ourselves in the face with our bands. And then we're going to go ahead, bring those hands up to shoulder height and press it up. So a little bit too much resistance, pull one foot and just press up. Chest is proud, we're sitting forward on our chair. 2 and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Check in on your form. Did you have good posture? Did you have your chest nice and proud with your shoulder blades back and down? And are we stacking that rib cage over our pelvis? We can still have a nice neutral spine while seated. Let's do it again. Three, 2, 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. Check it on how you're feeling. Are we feeling nice and warm? Kind of setting that intention. If it's a little bit too much resistance underneath the foot, tuck it in like you're wearing a backpack and adjust the slack. One more round. Tuck that band. Bring it up. Let's press. Remember to breathe. Last one. Drop it down, set it aside. And let's go ahead, grabbing onto those dumbbells. We're gonna do some seated lateral raises. So still seated forward on our chair, or you can do this standing if you'd prefer. We're gonna keep those arms with a soft bend in them, but they're not straight. And they're not at a 90 degree. We're gonna go knuckle to ceiling. And 3, 2, 1, drop it down, shake it out, take a little rest here. Make sure we've got those shoulder blades back and down. We're squeezing a grape in between those shoulder blades here. And when you're ready, nice and proud, shoulder blades back and down, lateral raises. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. We've got one more round of these lateral raises and we'll get up and we'll do a little bit more here. Roll them back. Nice semi-straight arms. Two, 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Go ahead. When you're ready, stand it up, grab that water, and we're going to move on to some alternating front raises. So still holding on to both dumbbells. We're going to alternate using our shoulders as a pivot point and rise up, knuckles to ceiling. Halfway there. Two, 1, 0. Drop it down, shake it out. Pelvis under rib cage, alternating front raises. Halfway there. Last one. Drop it down, shake it out. Reset. One more round. Alternating front raise. Keep breathing. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Next up here, while you grab that water, I'll introduce the next movement. Just like in our warm-up, let's bring those hands to our sides. And like we're playing an accordion, glue those elbows to our sides and pivot outwards. And this guy we're gonna do for 3 rounds of 30 seconds. If it becomes a little bit too much, ditch the weights and just do the movement. Great job. Go ahead, shake it out. Give yourself what you need here. We're gonna have a little mini reset. Catch that breath. Hands up. Let's go. Great job. Drop it down. Hands up. Let's go. Ten seconds. 2 and 1. Drop it down. Trade those dumbbells in for your water bottle, and then trade that water bottle in for our bands. Our final movement today, we've got our reverse flies. So have a little bit of slack in your band. Bring it up to shoulder height, and we're gonna pull our thumbs away from each other at shoulder height. 3 rounds of 10. Last one. Drop it down. When you're ready, bring it up. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. And bring it up for 10. Two and 1. Drop it down. We're going to use these bands. So grab that water and then we'll use these bands to cool down. I want you to take them with plenty of slack here, and we're going to draw an arch above our bodies. And one more. Great job. Shake it out a little bit. Set aside that band. And we're gonna hug that right hand across our bodies. And drop it down, switching sides. And drop it down. Take those hands, hug them behind your back. We're gonna create a little space. Drop it down. Let's go left to your left shoulder. For 3 breaths. Tuck that chin. For 3 breaths. Back to center, right ear, right shoulder. Now tuck that chin. And back up to center. Shake it all out. Grab that water. Great job today. Make sure to hydrate and give that body what it needs. And we'll see you in the next one.